Alrighty, hey everybody, I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. How you doing, David? And painting, go for it, paint. I'm assuming, therefore, that your actual name is Daniel. In which case, hi, Daniel, and hello to her ladyship. Now, this morning, I'm hoping to finish this cockpit. It's been quite the saga, although I guess from a detail perspective, totally worth it. Yeah, that's the nuts and bolts here. So, without further ado, let me get into position. Up, round we come. Do the obligatory. Fuck yeah. Round we come. Right. Yes, now. Yes. I see. I see. I get the picture. There's that one to go on there. And then we come to the tricksy ones. Actually, first, there's a slightly easier one we can do on this photo etch, and that is to get part of this on. Alright, now what it is I need to put on the other half of this. Once I have done that, I will then try to put in the two handles. Now, to that end, good people, here is the other half, and conveniently enough, it is actually facing the right way. Which is to say, or what I mean by that is the cover out. That's how I need it. Yep. Okay, we are good. That has posited itself in an actually convenient manner. Who would have thought, eh? Now, I'll just zoom out a little. Yeah, that'll do, I think. Maybe a little more. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, now, delete. Oh, and that's still good. Now we shall now might want to get gogs on. Right. So there you go. More than that. That's not enough glue, I can tell you now. That is. That'll stick it. Okay. Now. Alrighty. Ah. Uh-huh. That does look cool, though. I'll give them that. Okay, I've got a little bit too much glue there. And I'm going to try and just get that out. At least it'll dry clear. I'll give you a zoom in. That does look cool. I'm pretty impressed with that. As far as what they've... Wow. Nice one, Edward. For it is their photo etch. Oh, Bassman. Say hi to Bass Woman. Give me a moment. Boom. There we go. Delete. And there we have it. How you doing?
Hello. How's everybody doing?
Good. I've just put on the... Don't know if you saw that.
I did.
Yeah, okay. I'm pretty pleased with how that looks. That's cool.
Yeah, it looks good.
Now. Yes. Oh, yes. Next.
How's everybody doing this morning?
I'm doing real good. I'm, oh, you know how I was going to the welfare office?
So how'd that go?
Yesterday? Oh, mate. You know how some people, look, long and the short of it, there's a person who works at that office, and every time I've dealt with them, I've been left with the feeling that they are somehow special. And I don't mean that in a flattering sense.
Can you say dumb bitch?
Oh. Be damned, yes. Oh, mate, the pain was real.
What the hell?
It was, scope this shit out. Basically, over here, what it is if you're going to receive what's called job seeker allowance, which is what I was getting, you need to be registered with what's called a job network provider.
Right.
Now, I didn't have to be when I was going with my medical exemption, receiving job seeker, because, well, I couldn't work anyway. And as soon as I was able to, I got onto my business course, which covered that. So I still didn't have to. But because there's 3 weeks between the end of my course and when I start my business, they've decided that, oh, you need to apply for a job network provider.
What the hell?
This is my postulation anyway. And the woman I was dealing with didn't seem to get her noggin around. Look, surely there's a way this can be achieved where, I mean, this is pointless. And ultimately, I had to get the manager out. Yes, there was a way around it. And it's just like, for fuck's sake. Brain of a duck, you know. Yes, some people, yes, it amazes me they even know how to breathe.
Yeah, my wife been having problems like that all day with these dumbass people that work under her.
Oh, mate.
When I fuck they got bed
Yeah,
anymore.
Again, the big line I always defer to on this subject matter is one from George Carlin.
Oh yeah, he's a trip.
Which was if you can think about how stupid the average person is, Bear in mind, 50% are even more stupid than that.
Yep.
And these
You
are
know,
facts. These are facts.
I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but man, when you look at some people and you go, wow.
Oh, yeah. There's some very special people out there.
Yeah.
No.
Toothpick.
So did you get it all squared away?
Got it all sorted. Ah, almost. This is looking a bit special. Come on. There we go. Am I satisfied with that? No, of course I'm not. Oh, there we go. Scope this shit out, man.
Wow.
Freestanding handle.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's a yeah
And
moment.
there was much rejoicing.
And the crowd stands.
Whew. Deary me, Governor. Next.
That's what we say all the time. Hello, Governor.
Yeah.
Damn it, Governor.
I picked it up from my grandfather. Because Governor's also a big one for the UK.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Particularly in London. Oh, look here, Gov. And now here's the... I might have told you this tale. All my life, I grew up accustomed to my grandfather talking with a Cockney accent. Didn't think about it.
With a what accent?
Cockney accent. Now, Cockney accent's the classic... not mean, Gov. If you go down... That's sort of a... Think Michael Caine. He's got a Cockney accent. Anyway, and I didn't think about it. And I found out, actually after he was dead, that he actually, that wasn't his normal speaking voice. What it was, because he was actually from an area just outside London called Kent. And what it was that maybe because he wasn't from London, but they were living there, he used to do it to wind my grandmother up.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And it became a habit.
I can see that.
And I know you obviously still took great enjoyment in it, because I do recall once me and a mate, because me and him and my grandmother used to, that clip down, live in a semi-attached granny flat. And he was in the kitchen one day tinkering with something. He was always a tinkerer. And me and my mate have come in and said, "Oh, what you doing, Grabs?" He said, "Oh, just have a look at this, mate." Just going. He's basically saying what he's doing, but he's really laying on the whole Cockney thing, right the way down to. Now, if that doesn't work, it's gone for a burn. It is. Me and my mate are on the floor. Gone for a burn. Nah. And looking back, it was my grandmother was sitting in the living room, well within earshot, and steam must have been coming out of her ears. And yeah,
Good old days, huh?
look, there's some classic stories about them as they got older. What they had been in their day was, do you know what a flapper is?
A flapper?
Yep, from the 1920s.
No, I do not.
Okay, what? Ouch! I think. Oh no, we're good. Um, okay, a flapper in the 1920s was roughly the equivalent of your 1990s raver.
1990s, right?
Yeah, okay, here we go. In the 20s, a raver would go to jazz clubs.
Oh, yeah, my wife just looked it up. It's okay.
And this is back in the day when jazz was played in places of ill repute.
Yeah.
And that's what they'd been when they were young.
Like that,
As
right
they
there.
boom, you have it in a nutshell, my man.
All right. Flappers were a subculture of young Western women prominent after the First World War and through the 1922 war. Short skirts, bobbed their hair, listened to
That was my
jazz,
grandmother.
and fostered their disdain for prevailing codes of decent behavior. Really?
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
And my grandfather was the sort of person who hung out in those circles as well.
You reckon you might have some family
And
members you don't know about?
pardon?
I was being fuzzy. You reckon you might have some family members you don't know about?
Oh, who knows? But at the end of the day, that's the sort of people they were. And I recall because when my siblings were in their teens. There we go. The whole legalizing pot sort of issue, as it was called then, was coming up over here in Australia. And one Christmas, when the subject was coming up, don't ask me why, I was very young at the time, my grandparents have basically made no bones about the fact that when they were young and out of the clubs, all manner of stuff was going round. Because of course cocaine was very popular in the clubs then because you could get it from dentists. In fact, dentists used it as an anesthetic. Opium was quite common. Snuff, all this shit, and they were quite casual and upfront about the fact that they'd had their fun too. And my mum, who is as straight as, which is quite hilarious of its own, right, her jaw is on the floor. This is not shit she wants her children hearing.
Damn it.
Worth the price of admission right there, I tell you.
Yeah, it is. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, they were funny.
The good old days, though.
Oh yeah, but yeah, as they got older, sometimes they would, well, like as couples do, they would quarrel, but the way it would manifest would sometimes be funny. Mum reckons she came home one day from work to find in their side of the house the heater on full, but the windows open.
Oh shit!
And my mother has quite rightly asked, "What are you doing?" Response from my grandfather: the heater's on because she's cold. The windows are open because I'm hot.
There you go.
You think there's no compromise point here possible to be reached at all. Yeah. Funny stuff. Now, let's get down to some very, very tight work here. These three things here. This is going to require extreme patience. Now, what I did just there, by the way, we've got all our, I'll get this name thing out of the way. All our seat belts are now ready to rock. I need to go from that angle. Get this out of the way. Excuse me.
Oh wow!
There we go. Mom, yeah, there. All right.
That's all I can say. Wow, man, that looks really good.
Pretty pleased with that.
Wow.
Oh, hey Jeff, how you doing? Now, next. Let's see. Yes. One of the difficult ones. We'll start with now the numbers we're looking for. That's right. There was a whole lot of fuck off with this one, I remember. Yep, okay. Excuse me. Right. And 26s are the ones that go there. And then it's part 19 being that one. All right. Deary fucking me. That's all I'm saying about the subject matter. Now let's have a good close look at this. Robin.
Yeah. I was getting ready to do the same thing.
This is a little more delicate. Now, what I'm going to need to do, this is what we bald men call fiddly shit. Majorly fiddly shit. All right, so let's start off. Let's do this. I can do it, but oh dear Lord. It's a bit of the Dr. Smith. Oh, the pain of it all.
Bend over and take it like a man.
Well, the modeling gods will make you do that whether you like it or not. The
grab your ankles and spell run.
What was I gonna say? No, I lost my point. Doesn't matter. It wasn't an important one.
I'm sorry.
No, that was it. I remember now. I saw an interview with the woman who played Mrs. Robertson, or Robinson rather, on Lost in Space, and she was asked about the guy who played Dr. Smith as to what he was actually like. He said, "Oh, he's a lovely man," and was he actually that effeminate off camera? And she said, "Oh, absolutely. He was camp as a row of tents." And yeah, I saw an interview with him himself, and you think, "Oh my God, he's not nasty and manipulative like Smith, but he's certainly an absolute mincer." It was comical.
Damn.
Let me get some fresh bits on that. I'm going to have to use a pin. So here's how this rolls out. Toothpick will get what's sort of like going to be the reservoir I draw from. After which, I get a pin to put the glue in the correct spot. Jesus. There we go. Come here. When I first started getting into my modeling, I never thought I'd be doing shit like this. That will probably be enough. All right, let's do this.
Well, I've been rather impressed with all that detail.
All right, I'm pretty stoked with what the photoetch is delivered to. It's okay. Let's do this. I also forgot to fold it anyway. Hang on. Uh-huh. Oh no, we're good. All right. Fuck me. Yep. I tell you, boys and girls. Stay cool. Is that? Excuse me, guys.
I'm giving you absolute quiet while you do that.
Pardon?
I'm giving you absolute quiet while you do that.
I'm good. I can still converse to some extent. The part has fallen off the, or at least at the moment I can't see it. Fortunately, there is a spare if I cannot locate it. It's a bit of a...
Oh, you do have a spare?
It does, and that is probably what I'm going to do just for ease of purpose, because I mean, I could be here forever looking for it, and if there's a spare, then I would suggest begs the question, why? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It does, however. It was so close, man. It's a
So
bit like
close.
the line that Wesley Snipes trots out in White Men Can't Jump. You were that close.
That was a good movie. Been a long time ago when I saw it, though.
I haven't actually seen it, believe it or not, but I do know that line.
Yeah, it's actually a really good movie. Got Woody Harrelson in it, Wesley Snipes.
Yes. And both very early in their careers, isn't it?
Yes, yes, they were very young.
Did you know that Woody Harrelson's father's a serial killer?
No way.
Yeah, man. And
Seriously.
yeah, mate.
Wow.
He, the poor guy, invested quite extensively in his father's legal defense too. I think you'll find.
Huh.
And at the end of the day, no, he was guilty.
Wow.
Yeah. Um. So as to whether the guy has a few needs to go and see psychologist after having to address issues from that, if you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
because that would
Wow.
do your head in. Now, what the fuck is going on here, kids? Yes. I cut it off and I lifted, and now that one's just not here. What the fuck? Now I'm pissed off. Never mind. I shall be calm about this because, in my experience, if I get on with other shit, you never know, it might turn up quite randomly.
Yeah.
I'm prepared to roll with that theory. Yes, I am. Just because it's going to keep my sanity intact a whole lot better. Although, here's something I can consider. Yes, I have a cunning plan, boys and girls. It's not that cunning. What it is, though, is that 23 is identical, and there's a spare of them. If I can nail 23 for the first one, I have that. I can use that one. And there was much rejoicing. Now, next, we shall try 26. Dear God. Hang on.
Wesley Snipes played Blade.
No way. That found him. And breathe.
And we're
That
talking
would have
about
been very frustrating. That would have been very frustrating, but because I'd only done one incision on it, So I don't see why it would have come out, but it has. That's okay. That's okay. Now, a little bit of it does need to be folded up. Oh, wait. That'll be good. I'll tell you, there are times, and I can't help but view photoetch as something akin to stunt modeling.
Huh. Now, Wesley Snipes that played on White Men Can't Jump played in Blade, and he also went to prison for taxes, I believe.
Yeah, right. Jeff has just passed comment on your model collection.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's interesting as to, well, various things that people have A, done, or B, been connected to, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel a bit sorry for Woody Harrelson with the serial killer father thing.
That's crazy. I never knew that.
Yeah. This is a bit delicate as well. Oh, yes, yeah. Christ on a crutch. Fuck's sake. You know, it's a harsh world when delicate movements with toothpicks are.
Yes. Toothpicks are a modeler's friend.
Deary me, boys and girls. Now, let's have a close look at this.
It'll all be worth it, though.
Dear Lord. Alrighty. Now. It's a bit like another classic, well, you know, is Frank Sinatra.
Frankie, baby.
Yeah, with all he's heavily connected with the mafia.
Frank Sinatra was connected to the mafia.
Very heavily.
Really?
Yep. And that's why when JFK was obviously using him to some extent to try and basically use reflected glory, I guess, for one of a better choice of words, to try and get a few votes. Part of the game was also to get the mafia on side, and he had connections there himself because his grandfather, I think it was, had the reason the Kennedys were wealthy was because their his grandfather had ran alcohol for Al Capone.
Yeah, yeah.
And so when Sinatra, or when JFK started hanging out with Sinatra, part of the game was also to get them on side, and because the key city, or the key state on that election was Illinois, and basically it was if you won Illinois, you were going to win the election. I have reason to believe, having watched a doco, that with a bit of mafia assistance, money changed hands to secure certain votes.
Huh.
And this was, in the end, Kennedy won Illinois by 0.5%. Now, the thing is, of course, when he was in office, he's then let his brother loose to go and rumble the gangs. So this didn't go down well. Now, was it a contributing factor in his death? Probably.
Yeah, probably.
If there's a conspiracy, it gives credibility to a conspiracy at least. That much is for certain.
Right.
As to, I mean, let's face it, no one really knows, or some people might, but I don't know. You can argue that one round and round as much as you like.
No, somebody knows.
Well, yeah.
We dead by now, but somebody knows.
Yeah, no, we did on that. Somebody knows.
Yeah, but it's, and the fact that Ruby, I'm having a bad day, guys. You know what? I'm having such a bad day. If I don't find this very quickly, I'm going to move to some painting just to break the frustration, if you follow me. I've got a spare of this too. Oh my God, am I lucky? No, I'm not lucky. No, okay, I'm going to break away from this for a while just to calm down on the... hang on. Oh! I have found one thing, though. Ha-ha!
Oh, Mosheri.
Ha 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 ha! There's a good Pepe Le Pew for you. Now, oh, the pain. The pain of it all. I've just had an idea. The rains have arrived. We're expecting a bit over an inch potentially today.
Really?
Yeah. The next week is very rainy in the forecasts. I am doing that because it's just dawned on me. You know, I'm going to find it a lot easier to find shit on a white background. Oh, God damn. Bit slow on the uptake. That's almost my daddy's slow uptake. What's the line out of, I'm not sure if it's Family Guy or Simpsons. But it's the whole I'll kill you for putting your seed in my daughter's belly. But Pa, now, if you weren't my brother, I'd kill you.
I'm not sure which one that's from.
It's from one of them, and it's just like you always think, oh yeah,
I
ouch.
almost want to say it's Family Guy.
Oh yeah, it sounds yeah. Simpsons aren't quite that rugged generally.
Oh, no. Ay, caramba.
Yes, I think I may have mentioned I asked a guy from Chile. Wait. Ooh, sitting a
From
little
Chile?
high. No!
Uh-oh.
Ha ha!
Sweet victory.
I shall not be defeated. Now.
Gonna say if you could go fishing before that front comes in, you might actually do
Pardon?
really well catching some fish.
Yeah,
Real
that's
active when the front comes in.
yeah, that is there we go. That's the first one of
Wow,
3 that goes there. As you can see, actually stands up.
it does. Man, that's insane.
Dear Lord. Now I'm going to continue with the photo etch. I feel a bit more positive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. I
Oh,
don't.
good Lord. That was a test of patience. But I think I was rewarded in the final analysis. Now, what do I want to hit next? Let's have a look at how this fuselage side is traveling on the dry caper going. All right, now. Yeah, that's okay. It's dry enough. Let's do this. Now. So, this one is 22 and a 23. Being yes. Alrighty then. Boom. Let's do this. Which one goes first? Something wouldn't mind having a quick gander at here. Slight problem. Easy to fix potentially. Yeah, as I feared. Not quite in the right position. What I might do is redo this one before putting the handles in, because it's not in quite the right position and it might get in the way of another part. And we don't want them apples.
Nope.
Now, when I do that, let's see what's now what's today? Tuesday, isn't it?
Yes, for you it is. What's happening today?
Well, I've got lots to organise for my website, or websites, plural.
You had somebody helping you with those, didn't you?
I do, but of course he's got to have, well, stuff to work with. So like organising him a few pics, some information that he can put on the site, all that sort of shit. But yeah, I'm actually having 3 sites put together.
Oh wow.
Which will of course all be linked. And in turn, he's going to be, well, basically his business, as you can gather, is media marketing. That's what he does.
Okay.
And I met him on my course, so I'm getting a better price as well.
Right.
You can't be arguing that.
Oop.
Well, you can, but you'd be foolish. And the point being that yeah, so he's, as part of it, once he set up the websites, he also runs what's called a subscription, where he runs updates on the website and social media platforms.
So for a certain fee, he'll take care of all that for you, right?
Pardon?
For a certain fee, he'll do all that for you. Just take care of that on like a monthly basis.
Yep. And given that, as I have said to a couple of people, I could not market my way out of a wet paper bag.
I understand completely.
That is where, look, the stuff I do, yeah, I'm good. I'm real good. As a marketer and a businessman, I have limitations. Now, one of them is I just don't understand marketing. I don't. Particularly in the modern era with a lot of the social media and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Just don't get it. So, in that regard, that's why I'm just better served to get someone else to do it. These are facts. And it's a fact I'm comfortable with, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Now, that looks right. Okay. If I'm wrong, then I'll just have to deal. Enable what is a friend of mine refers to as the Ways and Means Act, by which he means find a way around it Now,
What?
wow. Well, oh my lordy. Ah, here's one. Footrests. Yeah, they got them right the way down to footrests, man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just better make sure I get the right side. I'm going to be putting one for no good reason.
So we're talking about, doing certain things and having different skills. I'm a jack of a lot of trades, but a master of none.
Yeah.
I've started a little clay sculpting. Been watching a guy for about 6-8 months.
Yep. Oh no, very good. All right. We'll get the footrests on. Might as well. These are all things that need to happen.
The feet rest. How big are they?
They're pretty easy. They go onto this little piece here. Hang on, there we go. Beep. Yep. It's, as you can see, it's not too small.
Oh, good Lord. No, it ain't too bad.
I might just, I'm halfway inclined to trim that out of the way, but as if it's a little bit of spray, because it doesn't actually connect.
Yep.
So it doesn't really matter. It'll just be out of the way, if you know what I'm saying. Now, let's zoom out. Now, right. So, next. Yes, 35. Oh, yes.
To be 35 again.
Yes, it's part 35. Now, these, come here, you. When they go on, wow. Okay. It would appear we need to do some filing before we put these on, because we need to lower a portion here. That's a bit, yes. All right, well, let's do that then. Shouldn't take too long. Now, itchy nose. Oh, you're. I also need to get stuck into cleaning my unit thoroughly because
You got all your bacon wrapped up.
pardon?
You got all your baking wrapped up.
For the most part, but I do need to go and organize a separate account. As far as there's one account I can use to put my tax in, and that one is already in existence. And then there'll be another one that I actually just do, obviously, that'll be my business account. One thing that I'm actually, first time I ran a business, yeah, ooh, I don't like this filing. I wish they didn't have to, we didn't, that's low enough, I'll run with that. You're supposed to even out a part up here, but it's just, because it's on these stems, I'm not real happy about that little notion. Never mind. But they're not broken. They're all good. It's just a bit rumpty. Now, we can get down to business on these. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, I got the, but I'll be opening with, when I first opened a business years ago, I was like a wide-eyed lamb, eh? I was a lamb to the slaughter, I was. Because I didn't understand the fact of keeping one account quite separate and not spending the money in that account if you can avoid it, sort of a thing, and letting that accrue for a while. I wasn't in a position to do that. And that is
Yep.
not a good position to run a business from.
Nope.
This time I can. So I've got a much better or much greater faith in things from the outset. So,
Right.
it's always a good start. In fact, I think I have to have a second account set up anyway, because that's what, when I get my, now where have I put my little handle thing to hold things down with? For fuck's sake, where's it gone?
Yeah, it's good to have a separate account for all of them. That's one thing I
Yeah,
missed on when I was doing my taxidermy business. I didn't have a separate account, and when people gave me deposits that go into our bank account,
yeah, it's hard to separate out what's what.
yep,
But the guy who's doing my web pages is setting things up that I can get all my email and all my payments that go from the individual sites bang into the one area. You think that's what you want?
yep,
Nice and easy and efficient.
yep. Makes things so
I'm
much
all
better.
about easy and efficient. Here's a great moment of a great line involving efficiency. There's a Simpsons line, but in one episode, Homer gets kidnapped by this sort of this group of people who try to keep secrets. I think it's when he becomes starts putting random things out on the web, believing he can start all manner of gossip, sort of caper. And when this secret society have kidnapped him, they send a German a guy to impersonate Homer, and he's German. And at one stage, because he comes through the door, and he's just not Homer, as you'd expect. And I can't remember what he says to Bart and Lisa, but then he turns to Margin chirps out with the line of, then we'll go upstairs and have some efficient German sex. Yeah. As to what efficient German sex is, I have no idea, but we'll leave that discussion there as well.
Yeah. I'm trying to.
It does remind me of, do you know who Bill Bailey is?
I'm not familiar with that name.
He's a British comedian, and he does a lot of music stuff with his or uses music for his shows. And in one of them, he did, now, a bit of a memory check for you. Do you remember Kraftwerk? We Are the Robots?
No.
Okay, doesn't matter. Suffice to say, it goes like this. Kraftwerk were a German electro-pop band. I think they're still around, actually. In any event, and their big track was back in the day was We Are the Robots.
Huh.
Anyway, point is, in one of his shows, Bill Bailey did Kraftwerk doing the Hokey Pokey.
Doing the Hokey Pokey.
Not the Hokey Pokey, it was, but it was the kids thing with the left foot in, right foot out.
Left foot in, take your left foot out.
Yeah. And it was, he wasn't using necessarily the correct German, but just making it sound right. We had this electronic music, and it was Ein Laus. You could probably find it on YouTube by searching Bill Bailey Kraftwerk Live. It's part of his live show.
Okay.
This is being a little bit tricksy. Yeah. Oh, that'll go on now. Oh, bullseye. There's a bit at the top that shouldn't be there, but given that no one's probably going to see it, I see nothing. First one's on. Yep.
We're watching Fifth Element with Bruce Willis in it. You know he's real bad health conditions right now, don't you?
I've heard he's not well.
Yeah, he's real bad off.
It's a curious thing that these days a lot of stars have got various medical conditions because, well, they're old. And yeah, certainly all the ones who are big in my generation are, well, old, if they're still alive.
Yeah, because I think his last movie was in 2024.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And his health went down quick.
That's unfortunate.
It is.
I still think his best role was as David Addison in Moonlighting.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
It was. That was how he got. But it was before he even got into movies.
Wow. God, how long ago was that?
Oh, we're talking. It would have to have been no more than mid-80s.
That's what I was thinking. But I vaguely remember it. I remember Moonlighting. Vaguely.
It was him and Sybil Shepherd were the two main actors.
Yep. Sybil Shepherd. Yep, that's right.
And she didn't detract from my desire to watch the show in any way. Because, well, hey.
I'm trying to remember who watched it at our house. Who liked it? Yeah, probably my mom that liked it.
Yeah, I don't know if it was everyone's bag, but it wasn't a very serious sort of show, and that was probably part of the appeal, certainly in my eyes, and I guess for a lot of other viewers.
Oh, good Lord. The late 70s and early 80s, when we were out for a summer break from school, my mama watched these soap operas.
Oh
Days
no!
of Our Lives, As the World Turns, Dallas.
Yep,
Hated
like
them shows.
needle through a straw. So are the days of our lives.
Oh, you know it too well. Oh my God, I hated them shows.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
They are inherently mind numbing.
Yes.
My ex partner used to insist on watching some awful TV programs. And I'm being nice when I say awful. She watched, there was her regular soapy, one called Home and Away.
Home and Away.
Yep. And look, it's a soapy, man. That's all I'm saying. And she watched this. Oh, I don't know if you have this show in the US or wouldn't be necessarily the same one, obviously, but an iteration of it. Married at First Sight.
God, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, we have that now.
Yeah, we have that now.
It's awful.
Yes.
My wife says, yep.
And
That's stupid as fuck.
no, Sharon would insist on watching it. And I didn't mind the Master Chef shows so much, but and then the thing was, when she was watching shows that I was just nah with regards to, she'd wonder why I'd be disappearing into my phone because I could feel my brain cells disappearing by the second watching those shows. That's why.
Yeah. Oh.
There we go. So there's the footrests. They actually go, of course, that way around. But
Nicely done.
happy with them. All right. Now, zoom out. Next. Okay. I'm feeling brave. Yes, I am. I'm feeling brave, as Pocahontas said. Yeah. I went there. As the brave said.
Huh.
Dear, oh dear. I'm a bad, bad man.
I was getting ready to say that.
Now, the next one of these to go along in that group of three. I'm glad I found that other one because it made me sort of persist with this, because ultimately it's got to be done.
I have confidence in you.
Well, happily, so do I. So I think we're off to a flying start. Now, next. Come down, where are you? Has it come off to here? Ah, maybe.
Then of course my dad
No, I
was
see what that is.
Magnum PI.
Magnum PI. There's
Yeah.
a blast from the past.
Tom Selleck with that big old mustache.
But that's full 70s porn star mustache, what's more.
It is. Yeah, it is. Oh shit.
And to be fair, the theme music did at least have the suitable waka waka of the guitar going on.
Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah, we know what's going on there.
Oh Lord.
Excuse me a moment, I've just seemed to have... let me have a closer look here.
Then on Friday nights, me and my brother wanted to watch wrestling at WCW. Or was it WWE? Which one was
WCW then.
it? WCW, didn't want it.
No, WWF back then.
Was it WWF?
Yeah, World Wrestling Federation.
Yeah, World Wrestling Federation.
I never used to watch much wrestling.
Well, you know, back in the day, it was when we were coming up, it was really good. Now it's all about being a fucking acrobat.
Well, that's the thing. I never used to quite understand why. Because back then I was doing Muay Thai and stuff. I couldn't understand why people would watch something that is basically just a show.
Yes.
And some guys I used to train with are right into it. And I've asked them, what's the deal with that? And basically saying to them, it's not a real fight. What the fuck? And the response I got was actually quite interesting. And it was this: look, you don't watch it for the fight. If you want to see a fight, you watch Muay Thai. If you want to see theatre, you watch wrestling. And I thought, I get it now.
Yep. Yep.
It suddenly made perfect sense. Okay, so we don't need to do that. Just checking a couple of things there. All right. All right. Now, dear Lord, here we go.
What the hell?
Sound good.
Dropped it.
Everything cool.
No. Where'd
Uh-oh.
that piece go to? Stay cool. Ah. Found it. It's not coming off the paper, but at least, there we go. Okay, so we've got two here. What I'd probably be well advised to do is to put one of them in here so as I don't lose it.
Yeah,
And the
they can get
winner
done quick.
is this one. Come on. I'm a bit disappointed that I haven't, or that I'm so far looking unlikely to be finishing the interior today. Tomorrow I might change onto something else because I do need to get the rear wheel thing fixed up to do. But, now you, sir. All right. That was a bit annoying. Worst things happen at sea.
This is true. This is true.
And in the final analysis, I didn't lose the parts. So this is
That's
also
great.
a win in my eyes. Now, rightio. Now, I'll put back the one that I've just knocked out, I think, would be the trick. Here we go. Hey, yo. You know what I could do? The chair. See how we go on that one. That's just folding. There we go. All right. Well, that's a bit annoying, but never mind. Now you. Aha. Gotcha. Come on. Come on. Don't give me that knees bent advancing behavior. It continues with its knees bent advancing behavior and it's dropped off my bloody. Oh no. Is it just I'm being a blind bastard? No, it's being a prick. Okay. Aha. Oh, yes. Yeah. What kind of behavior do you call that?
Right, hush. Elijah's here. Hush.
Get off of there.
Sometimes you can fart too loud, my dog will bark.
Now, right, now stay on until I want you to come off. Thank you. All right. Obviously, it requires a bit more glue. It's just not doing its thing. I'm getting a bit frustrated with the. Give me a moment. No, it's still on here, is it? No, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Dear, oh dear. Tell you. Where is? Let's get a bit of light angles. Wonder if. Nope. I tell you guys, getting a bit frustrated here, as you can imagine. That's okay. That's okay. I can have another quick look, and then I'm going to go to backup plans. Hang on, what's this? I tell you, testing a man's patience. At least I found it.
Well, that's great.
For fuck's sake. Sometimes I'm starting to get to a point of, is it really worth it? You know, but
You gotta chuckle out my wife on that one.
Fuck me. But oh, hang on. David's been putting together parts for an RAF fire engine.
Oh wow.
That'd be cool for you to do.
He's making it for a diorama. Have you got a webcam, David? You ought to join us, man. Even if you're doing something different, it doesn't matter.
Yep. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Might be something I check into.
Finally. What a pain in the ass. Now, but at least that's one done. One done, the Spanish Prime Minister. Yeah. Bit etchy sketch, that one, but never mind. Now, the rain started to move on in a pretty major way.
On this way. It's dry around here.
Major Way, the platoon commander in the 82nd Airborne. Now, wait, no, he'd have to be in logistics, wouldn't he, Major Way? What else could he be?
That's right.
Maybe, because in weights it would weigh, being weights involved, Major Way, Colombian drug lord.
Colombian drug lord.
The Colombian drug lord, Major Way. There's a great thing on what I'll have to do is see if I can get a copy of it and send it to you. It's Monty Python, and it's at the very start of side 2 on the album of Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Right.
And it's the story of the film so far. And while it starts off initially with this Doug and Bob are two metropolitan policemen with a difference. Bob likes nothing more than slipping into than buffing his hair before a night on duty, while Bob likes to slip into little cocktail frocks. But they aren't in this movie. We won't mention their last names. The real story of the film so far. And then it goes to this like James Bondy sort of music, and this tale of all these different names, and this is the relevance I'm getting to of just making names into whatever. And it's this tale where if you follow it, it's just him using different terms to string names together. There's no actual cohesive story. And it starts off with plucking Reginald Vast-Efferens. And he's in love with, I think it's the wife of a mafia boss, Enrico Marx. And eventually it gets somehow onto the £1 million B-Day, or the missing £1 million B-Day that Hitler gave to Eva Braun on a state visit to Crufts. Now, I don't know if you're ever aware, but Crufts is like the premier dog show in the UK.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, it gave us a bar mitzvah present. Yeah. And, but it's got this whole string of names together. It does say who they are, and what they do is like Con Rap, Kung Fu artist and cat lover, or Kung Fu fanatic and cat lover. And he talks to this, who frivolously shoots him, but not before revealing. And it's quite random, but it's fantastic. If I can track down a copy or I could probably even dub a copy, I'll flick it to you.
Yeah, I like to see
Funny
that.
as fuck. Now, so the only thing I'm concerned about with this chair is that normally there's like a little bib at the front that doesn't really seem to get created in any meaningful way. Now, the other response to this is, do I really fucking care?
Huh.
The answer, I think, is no. So, quite a simple equation there. No. Now, with that executive decision made, we shall. Now, here's a question. Actually, we'll do that first, I reckon. Because what I'm looking at here is I'm going to do 1 side two sides need to be folded up. In fact, three things need to be folded here. But what I need to do is, I'm just working out which is the best way to go about this. And I reckon if I do this side bit here first. There's, on that same album, it's got this fantastic interview with, and bear in mind this album would have been put out in early 70s. And
Oh yeah, yep.
The interview was with a film producer who claims to have Marilyn Monroe in his latest film, despite the fact that she's been dead for over 10 years. And he said, well, we dug her up and gave her a screen test, and can she still act? Well, she has this enormous, no. What role does she play in the film? Well, we have her doing various things. Frightening the children, falling out of cupboards. Until eventually the interviewer goes, but surely Miss Monroe's cremated. And he said, well, yes, we did have to use another actress for some of the more visual shots. A dead actress, but Monroe was in shot the whole time. Where? Oh, in the fire grate, the ashtray. So Marilyn does not appear in the film as such, no. Then the interviewer starts off on this completely random thing of, Carl, you're one of the film world's most elegant queens, not just gay or homosexual, but a real screamer. Well, yes. And I understand you married the beautiful heiress Huina of Tannoy, partly for the publicity, but mostly to hide the fact you prefer little boys. Really? Is this part of the interview? And it just continues on this rant of describing, I think the line at one stage, he gets to, in fact, I know at one stage the line he hurls at him is, Carl, you're an effeminate little poof, a mincing gay bar loiter, an evil perverter of little boys. Really? Is this part of the interview? Oh, stop the fucking interview. I just want a few contacts. Where do you get them? It's like, dear, oh dear. But it's fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I guess those days you could get away with that a whole lot more.
Oh my God.
These days, I think the line you'd be looking for is crucifixion, door on the left, one cross each.
Damn it.
But yeah, funny shit.
Wow. How the hell do you remember all that?
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty impressive.
Look, I'm just actually, one thing I do actually, or can confirm, I just have a really big memory capacity in my brain. Pretty much is how it rolls. I've got a big memory. And it's kind of handy. Sometimes. Other times, it just remembers bullshit. Lots of bullshit. So much bullshit. I'm the king of useless information.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I'm
right
good
there
on
with
the
you.
trivia night.
Yeah.
And dare I suggest it, whilst I haven't been put too much of a test on this one, a fearsome Trivial Pursuit opponent.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's a curious thing. People have passed comment on it. But yeah, also bear in mind, when I was a kid,
Also, it has a lot to do with, what interests you. Something like that must really interest you.
Definitely does. And what you also need to consider, when I was a kid, I was raised in what is effectively called a Python household, which is to say a household where Python is watched regularly by maybe a senior member of the family, and therefore the younger ones get influenced by it.
Ah.
So when I was quite young, I was seeing all of this, which makes it easier to remember.
Yes, it does. Pretty clear now.
So yeah. But yeah. And I actually saw their movies before I saw much of their TV show. Now. Oh. Almost good. Oh, come now. Stop that knees bent advancing behaviour. You don't flatten us English pig dogs. Go boil your bottom horse trough water. Yes, that's another Python reference. There's the seat.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hang on. There you go.
There it is. Wow.
Now, I'm a bit chipper about having made that, actually.
Yeah.
Now, the tricksy part with this, zoom out. And I should probably get on my way fairly soon. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, you're doing, is that chassis?
Okay.
Now, where's this? Ah, right. Now comes the tricky part. Well, maybe it's not that tricky. Because the chair comes with this frame here. And I need, what do I need to do with this? Is it just, I'm overthinking it. Straight out overthinking it.
Yeah.
So if I fold them forward, I see. I get the picture.
Yep. Overthinking will get you in trouble.
Totally it will. This is a bit more, yeah, got it. Got it. I see how this rolls. The bigger issue, as far as it goes, a couple of things here. So it's just there and there. And now then I need to get through there. That's going to be a bit rugged. It's a pretty thick piece of, I don't know why they've made it that thick. Never mind. Now once I've gotten this bent, ha! Here's a great bent thing for you. In the UK, I believe trains frequently have like little rooms with, rather than just being an open area sort of a thing. Don't know if they still do, but they did at one point.
Right.
Anyway, and there's this sketch
Okay.
on a show that was put on a show called Not the 9 O'Clock News. Now, Not the 9 O'Clock News actually had Rowan Atkinson, as in Mr. Bean, before he was ever famous.
Okay.
It also featured a few other very famous people. A lot of people who became quite famous
Right.
early in their careers. Anyway, in oh no, oh noes. Hang on, stay cool, big boy. Okay, can we fix this? I reckon I can. I've had a bit of a crunching moment with. Okay, let's have a look at what this is supposed to look like. Toothpick. Yeah. Anyway, and there's this group of people in a train room, in a room on a train that's travelling, and then they're sitting quite silently, and then Rowan Atkinson, with this rather mischievous look on his face, chirps out with, "I'm bent." They all look at each other, as in all the other passengers. He said, "I'm readily available, and I'm yours for 13p."
What the hell?
And then they all yell out together, "Oh, it's a banana." Yeah. So when it comes to it's bent, it's readily available. It's
Okay.
yours for 13p. What's happened here is because there was a very thick part there, I got a bit heavy-handed. I have warped the frame to some extent, but because where it's going, I can probably get away with that with a little bit of jiggery pokery.
Jiggery
So
poke.
this will now do. This will now do. Oh, today we've got another kit of a Chevy Blazer.
Oh shoot.
Nice.
4x4 or just standard Chevy Blazer?
Hang on. That detail he has not given. I think it's a Daytona one.
Okay.
Whenever you say
Daytona. Now, let's see what we've done here. What do we do? What do we do?
I actually
We
used
don't
to
need to look
drive a
smart,
Chevy
big
Blazer.
boy. Pardon?
I used to actually drive a Chevy Blazer. It was 88, I believe it was.
Ah,
Very, very
I've
good
just
to truck
dropped
with.
the bloody thing I was looking at. Clumsy, clumsy. That's just clumsiness too. But let's have a look around. Found you. Come here, you. Why, you little.
Yes, yeah.
Oh. Now let's have a look at this. Yeah, I can fix. Have to repaint, but yeah, like that's not really an issue now, is it? All right. Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's okay. It's okay. Now, get the hold and fold.
Hold and fold.
That is indeed what it's called. And it's a very useful little tool, as the bishop said to the choir boy.
Hold and fold. Sounds like a football metaphor.
Oh, yeah, well, a useful little tool. Yes, we'll leave that there. There we go. Toothpick. Alrighty. Toothpick, not toothpick, razor blade.
You had your massage yesterday too, didn't you?
No, not yesterday. That'll be on Thursday this week. Normally it's been on Fridays, but this Friday, I'm going to be up at the safari park. To which all I can say is, wow, the trials and tribulations, eh?
All right.
I'm so looking forward to it, man.
Oh, I bet. I would be.
Right, now the other side. Now, how do I want to go about this? Well, that's in there. Oh, yeah. We'll do it this way. But yeah, it'll one of the things I'm really looking forward to is just being able to see the elephants all the time, and even just because there'll be sometimes when you go up to a zoo, you don't always see the good stuff because it just doesn't happen that way.
You're absolutely right.
I'll get regular exposure to the good stuff. Yeah. And there was much rejoicing.
And you said you want to see a what? A rhino ship? What was it?
Hippo.
Hippo.
Oh, yeah, mate, that is gold. I've seen footage, and I could not keep a straight face. The Chevy is a 4x4 LS 2-door.
Oh, wow. 124 scale?
So, yeah. Now. Okay, it's not so pretty there. I can live with that. Okay, the frame is sort of okay. Hang on. That needs to come a bit more. All right. Now, that then goes, well, You can put the seat straight in, basically. So this rolls. Actually, that would be the time to paint it once it's all in. So that then goes. Let's get the hold and fold out of the way so I don't cut myself on it. Apparently, it's quite possible to do yourself quite a nasty on them.
Well, I went to the model store Saturday and picked up a 39 Chevy sedan delivery.
Nice.
That's what I'm working on now.
Nice. Aha! All righty. I'm going to glue this on, and then I'm going to wind up the stream for the day. I didn't get everything done. Got a bit done, I think.
As long as you made some progress, that's what counts.
Well, yeah. And
If you didn't, that's okay too.
well, yeah, in truth. So now it's just 4 levers and painting painting the rear wheel, and we're done on the interior stuff. Wow. Big fish flying, kids. One thing I do want to... let's see what's happened here. Okay, that frame has not moved so well. That's okay. Because, let me just check something for a moment here. Yeah, the frame just died on me, which is a bit of a pisser. It's not a disaster. I do have the original chair that came with the kit still, of course.
Okay.
So in that regard, it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really matter.
Well, it's true. Nothing really matters at all. In fact, that's one of the big takes on life, the universe, and everything in my eyes. The final analysis, the entirety of human existence, is a bit of a piss in wind in the universal scheme of things, and thus all just a testament to vanity.
We're all living in the matrix.
There's even a great line to that effect in one of my favorite TV shows, a show called Rome, and it's basically about the rise of Julius Caesar and stuff that happens afterwards. Anyway, he at one stage there's 2 characters are having a chat, and then they're visited upon by a third, much older guy. And at one stage, one of them makes comment, and this while I'm doing waffling with this, I will wind the stream up because I'll just track out with the seat. I'll just use the one that came with it. Anyway, at one stage, the term ambitions comes out. The old guy looks over and goes, "I do get so tired of young men and all their ambitions. I was young once, you know. I had ambitions." And then he leans over and says, "But it is all vanity." You think, yeah. Anyway, show us what you got onto today, Bassman.
Well,
give you a bit of solo screen time. There we go.
worked on the engine for the 39.
Oh yeah, nice. Nice.
Worked on the chassis.
Nice.
And today I got it. It's gonna be two-tone. It's gonna be like a mud brown, and this top
Nice.
part here is
Oh,
gonna be
yeah. Cool.
yeah. And
Nice
there's
one.
gonna
Oh,
sit on there
swish.
like an old gangster. Like a
Yeah,
third.
right. Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty sweet when it's done.
Where's the dude
Once I
jumping out
worked
with the
on-
violin case when you need one?
I know, right? Damn it, man. But that's pretty much it for me today.
All righty. Well, give us a moment. That's us done for today. Thanks everyone for watching. We do appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
First-time viewers, feel free to hit that follow, like, or subscribe button. Other platforms, I am Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube, and Robster the Builder on Instagram and Twitch. And oh my God, there's a whole stack of sirens just gone. Oh my disguise has suddenly failed. Yes. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. Now tomorrow is Wednesday, so I do have some places to be, but I'll still be on for a fair while. That being said, we will be back tomorrow at a similar kit time and on the same kit channel. We'll catch you good people then. See yous.